Hi, hello, and hi. I'm Chris Master Gaming. This is my YouTube channel, and we're doing a Let's Read of the Yu-Gi-Oh manga. We are at Duel 13. In the last time, we had a bit of a filler arc where, exploring a bit of Joey's past, but now we have a proper good old story arc right now. I think this one actually covers to the almost to the end of this book nearly, apart from a couple of filler ones and the start of another filler, or not another arc. Sorry, but yes, I also have a little few surprises that I've been working on um, to start integrating into this video series. But without further ado, ta-da! Wow! They found the Pharaoh's tomb in Egypt, and it's full of treasure.
Ho ho! Duel 13, The Man from Egypt, Part 1.
And we have this cool little two-page spread of Taya and Yugi on the camel, with Yami Yugi looking off in the distance, all big and bigger than the pyramids. I quite like it. And then we have another image of just Yugi and Co. 2 months later. An Egyptian exhibit? Yeah, it's opening tomorrow at Domino City Museum.
That sounds interesting. Let's go.
The college professor who discovered the pharaoh's tomb is my grandpa's friend, Professor Yoshimari. He invited us, so we get in there for free. Wow, that guy's in the newspaper.
Didn't they find a mummy? Yeah, a mummy? I don't want to get cursed.
Egypt's such a special place. That's where your puzzle's from, isn't it? Yep, good old Millennium Puzzle. Oh, that's right. Didn't your grandpa say the archaeologists who found it all died mysterious deaths?
No way, Yug. Are you gonna be alright? You ain't cursed, are you?
No, I'm not cursed. Don't scare him, Anzu. But still, ever since I completed the puzzle, there's been times where I lose my memory. I better not tell anyone. They think it's creepy. Tomorrow's Sunday. Let's meet at the museum at 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. Yeah,
we're there.
Wow, an ancient exhibit. I love this stuff. I can't wait. Sunday, Domino City Museum. Everyone's here.
You bet. Ho ho. Actually, my friend was supposed to meet us here. Let's wait a bit longer.
Yugi, don't wear your school uniform on the weekends. Why not?
Moto! Ho ho, there he is. It's been a while. Good to see you. Thank you for inviting us to your show. Let me introduce you. This is Professor Yoshimari. Pleasure to meet you.
Whoa, you're famous. You're the guy who found the Pharaoh's tomb.
Who's this?
Ah, yes, this is the owner of the museum. He provided the grant for the exhibition, and he's supporting the exhibit.
Kanakura's my name. Welcome to my museum.
Yoshimari, ask him about that thing we talked about.
Oh, sure. Moto, you told me your grandson solved the Millennium Puzzle. Ho ho, I did tell you that, didn't I?
Huh? You're Yugi.
That's it! The legendary Millennium Puzzle! You must show it to me.
This is wonderful! Such an important piece of pharaonic... Is that supposed to say pharaonic? History, and it's hanging around your neck! Rumble.
Kanagura makes his living in the art business. He has an eye for antiques.
Wow, it really is that valuable?
I beg of you, Yugi. People have got to see this. Display in the show.
What?
Please.
What should I do? I can't let go of my treasure for that long. But how about just for one day?
Oh, sure, 1 day is plenty. 1 day is plenty. Doom.
Whoosh. Da-dum. Wow! All this belongs to the person who dug it up? Wouldn't that be nice? Until 1921, the executor could keep up to half the artifacts he found, but now they belong in the Egyptian Supreme Council of Antiquities. It's a cultural property illegal to sell because it's so precious. The man who discovered the famous treasure of Tutankhamun did get to keep one piece of the artifacts he found. I see. I thought the archaeologists were treasure hunters with the dreams of hitting it big. Haha, no, that's just in the movies. Archaeology is one of the world's worst paid professions. But when after months and years of searching you open the door to a piece of history that no one has ever seen before, there's an excitement that you can't begin to describe. That's what I'm in it for. Excuse me for a minute, everyone. I'm going to put the Millennium Puzzle on display. Take your time to enjoy yourselves. Question: is this its own separate chapter, or okay, yeah, okay, it is still part of the same chapter because the next chapter's 14 Man from Egypt Part 2. So it's just this weird transitional page. Right, okay. As a person who has my own Millennium Puzzle, I can go with Yugi and saying, somehow, I don't feel right without the puzzle. That's awesome, Yugi. Your treasure's gonna be famous. You think so? Let's take a picture in front of it later. Sorry, Yugi. I didn't want to lend it to him. That's alright. It's only for a day. This expedition wouldn't have happened without Mr. Kanegura. I'm not in a position to complain, but you can see he can somewhat be self-centered. Wow, look, it's all so pretty. This is a scene drawn on a papyrus showing the waiting of the heart, the judgment of the dead. The judge is the god Oris, that's Anubis on the left. He weighs and deeds the dead man on the scale. If the scale falls on the side of good deeds, they pass into the afterlife. But if the scale falls on the side of bad deeds, they are fed to Amit, the devourer. He's an ancient anima. Anima, the judge of the dead in Japanese mythology, like Koina in YuGiOh. I don't even know what that is, but I understand Egyptian more, so. And over there we have a mummy. Do we have to see the mummy? You scared, Yodonashi? How uncool. Yeah, let's go. Doom. If we keep staring, we're gonna be cursed. Haha, there's no such thing as curses. Huh? An Egyptian. Why are you crying? These tears are not mine. This shriveled form, he has become a tool of dust. But still he's in the eternal Pharaoh. His spirit lives with his name. Even in the eternal sleep is denied him. The cry of his soul becomes tears and flows down my cheeks. That's weird. He's carrying a scale. You're such a nice little boy. Little boy, I'm in high school. What a weird Egyptian. Hey Anzu, I saw this Egyptian guy. Huh? I didn't see anyone. Hey look, there's Yugi's puzzle on display. Huh? Really? Magnificent. Shh. Let's finalize the sale in my office 10 minutes before the museum closes. Mr. Kakagaya, this Millennium Puzzle's spectacular! I won't pay any price. Yes, we'll talk about this later. Wow! Let's take a picture. It looks so cool in the glass case. Look this way. Cheese. Burger. Hey, that puzzle's gonna make me a bundle, of course. I'll have to give Yugi some. I'll have to give Yugi some to shut him up. One more. A picture to remember it by. Ah, that was fun.
Wish I could go Egypt. Oh, Professor Yoshimari, thank you so much for today.
It's my pleasure. Why don't you come by the lab sometime and I'll show you even more? Well, I have to get back to the university. Bye-bye. So, what do you want to do now? I'll wait here until the museum closes. I want my puzzle back before I go home.
We'll be off too. I have to get back to the store.
Then we'll split up from here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. 4:30. 30 minutes left. Wait, the museum closes at 5 o'clock? Bloody hell. My investment funded the discovery of the Pharaoh's tomb, and now I can use it to make some money on the Millennium Puzzle. Luck is with me.
Mr. Kagagara?
Oh, here he is. Come on in. What? Who the hell are you?
My bloodline has guarded these tombs for 3,000 years. I am a servant of Anubis.
Anubis? The Egyptian god of death?
Because of your greed, another tomb in the Valley of Kings has been defiled. You have trespassed in the territory of the gods. For that you will go on trial.
I get it. You're from the Egyptian government. I don't sell antiquities on the black market.
Bam! You'll know of the scene of the final judgment in the 150th chapter of what you call the Book of the Dead. This is the scales of truth.
The final judgment, when the deeds of the deceased are weighed before Oris, the lord of the underworld. On one side the scales of the feather Matan, goddess of truth. On the other side the heart of the deceased, representing their soul. In their sins are heavier than the feather of Matan. The deceased is fed to a myth, a monster of combining parts of a crocodile, hippo and lion. But it's just a myth after all.
Now we begin the game. A shadow game.
A game?
On this side of the scales I placed the feather of Ma'at. As you can see, the scales are now balanced. Now I'll ask you several questions. If you do not tell the truth, the other side may grow heavy with the weight of your crimes. If that side of the scale should touch the ground, the penalty game death awaits you.
Penalty game?
Then, the first question. A young girl falls into a deep well. You're the only one to see it happen. However, at your feet lies the golden ring the girl was wearing. What do?
I save her! I save the little girl!
Whoa.
But I'm telling the truth.
Next question.
Alright, the museum's about to close. Time to get my puzzle back. Oh, why? I'm not lying!
This is how the plates... Wait.
How is the plate sinking without anything on it? It has to be some kind of trick. What kind of penalty? What the hell is a penalty game?
Very well. Before the last question, I will tell you about the penalty game. It waits within your heart.
Huh? Rumble. The chair's changing!
Rumble. This is Amit, the monster that has taken up residence in the room of your soul. Then, the last question. You have defiled the territory of the gods and sold their treasure to fatten your own pockets.
Stop! I'll pay anything. How much do you want?
There is no truth in the room of your soul. There is only greed. Therefore you will be punished.
No!
Everyone has a room in their soul. My Millennium Key can open that door. The room of your soul is filled with decaying scent of money and greed. Monsters like Amit enjoy making their homes there. You will be eaten alive by the illusion born of your own crimes. This is the Millennium Puzzle, and its completed form. In 3,000 years it has not been solved once. Why is it here? Does it mean someone in this country has solved the puzzle? Who in the world could it be?
Jeez, this museum's a maze. The puzzle wasn't in the case, so Mr. Kanekara must have it. Huh? The Egyptian from before. I wonder. He won't know where. Maybe I'll just ask. Excuse me, have you seen Mr. Kanakara? He promised to return my puzzle. It's shaped like this.
Impossible! Doom, not this boy.
Well, I guess you don't know after all.
The one who solved the Millennium Puzzle grants great power. The same power as my bloodline. If so, then this boy. I must make sure. I must know this boy has the power.
Why are you looking at me like that? Were you crying before? This guy's acting weird.
I will use the Millennium Key to look into the room of his soul.
Click.
Whoosh! Da-dum! This boy has 2 rooms in his soul. The door to one room is open. I can see inside. It's scattered with toys, but it's pure, no thoughts of darkness. And the other door. The door opens on its own. Ba-dum. Well, well, a visitor to my room. Come in if you dare. A game awaits you. Oh, this is getting really good. Already, I'm already branching on the 8 out of 10. I don't know. I like this character. We haven't got his name yet, so I won't say his name. I will just call him the man from Egypt, as this is what the, title is referring to. But overall, I do like it. I like the different types of shadow games each of the current items have and the way they are used. And I can't wait to do this showdown with Yami Yugi and the man from Egypt. So join me next time where we will see this thing happen. And maybe we will get on to what I'm hoping to plan as features for upcoming episodes. See you guys tomorrow.